This video is about Red Rhino estimating software assemblies or pre-built. In this video, I'm just going to discuss the commercial assemblies. Here you see a screenshot of Red Rhino software logged in here to an estimate, and you see the assembly catalog on the top left. There's residential assemblies, commercial industrial assemblies, and structured cabling or low voltage. Now, this video is just going to be about the commercial. I'm just going to open this up and show different subcategories or categories of assemblies that are pre-built in Red Rhino software. The definition of an assembly is the list of components or items needed to complete a whole. And I'll show you what I mean more about that. But we have fixture assemblies, switch assemblies, dimmers, receptacles, twist locks, and so on. Lots of different pre-built assemblies. Now, what makes these so quick, or what makes it so fast to estimate using Red Rhino assemblies is all you have to do is count the switches or count the quad receptacles or duplex receptacles. Just count them and input them, and Red Rhino will display all the labor and materials for all the parts. And I'm going to show you more of what I mean. I'm going to go to a blueprint next. This is a screenshot of a blueprint or plans, electrical plans, showing receptacles. Let me just zoom in here a little bit. Again, these are offices with receptacles in them. Let's just take a look over here. We see duplex receptacles and quad receptacles, right? Double duplex. We see data stub ups. There's GFI receptacles here. So using Red Rhino assemblies, you simply count these items. Now, I'm showing this on screen, but what you would do is, if you use paper blueprints, you just highlight each of these as you count them, right? But you would just count all the receptacles on the entire job and go input those in assemblies in Red Rhino. I'm going to show you that now. Okay, now back to Red Rhino. We see the assembly catalog here for commercial, and I'm going to click on receptacles. Okay, now you just drill down in there's receptacles in different categories: plastic plates, stainless steel plates, weatherproof, etc., and masonry. I'm just going to go input a 20 amp duplex receptacle assembly. Here we see the results of me inputting one duplex receptacle assembly, 20 amp. Notice that it shows the assembly at the top here, the description, one receptacle, 20 amp, standard, duplex, and then it shows the components in it. Now what it displays is one 4S box, one plaster ring, one gang, a mounting hardware material, 50 cents, a 20 amp receptacle, a plate, a ground pigtail, and 3 wire nuts. See how fast that is? If I go count all the receptacles required for an estimate I'm doing on the entire blueprint plan and go input it here, it will show labor and material costs for each item. Now I'm going to just delete these items here real quick, and I'm going to show you what it looks like if I put in, say, 58 receptacles, okay? Do that now. Here we see the results of me inputting 58 duplex receptacle assemblies. See, it shows 58 boxes, 58 one-gang plaster rings, 58 mounting hardware, receptacles, and so on. So that's what makes this so fast using the assemblies. Again, we have lots of them in here. I'll show another example. Now back to the plans as an example. Notice the plan shows several of these triangles, which is basically a data stub up. We have different assemblies in Red Rhino for those, okay? So you have to know what's required of this, if it's just a pull string and a plaster ring, or if it's 10 feet of conduit with the plaster ring or J-box. But let me show those to you in Red Rhino. So again, when you know about Red Rhino assemblies, you just simply go count all the data drops, and you input that in form of an assembly. I'll show you now in Red Rhino. Over on the left here, we see phone data stub-ups, and I'll click on that now. Now, let me just scroll down and show you what ones we have in here. Now, just a brief look at what assemblies are in here for data drops. It shows here a one gang ring with a pull string, two gang ring with a pull string, one gang ring with 10 feet of half-inch EMT, rather 3/4 inch EMT, two gang ring with 3/4 inch EMT, and so on. There's lots of different ones. There's assemblies for data stub-ups for boxes, right? This one is 4-gang deep box, 4S deep box, 2-gang ring with 10 foot of 3/4. Now I'm just going to imagine that those are the ones I needed, and I'm just going to put in one of these so you can see what it spits out or what Red Rhino displays for one. I'll come back in later and add a few more. But when I put a quantity here and just click add, it populates over on the right here and I save it. Now when I do, notice that again this assembly included a deep box, connector to connect the conduit to the box, a switch ring, right, 2-gang, 10 foot of 3/4, 2 supports, an 1/8" pull string, and an insulated bushing. So again, using the Red Rhino assemblies makes it really fast to estimate. There's assemblies pre-built for switches and lighting fixtures, outdoor lighting, pole lights, lots of different assemblies there. That's what makes Red Rhino so fast. One of the things is the assemblies. That's all for this video.